Hi there, welcome to Module 2. Okay, welcome to Module 2 in UI UX. So we have Introduction to Figma Tools. So I believe by now we know how to, download our Figma because obviously in this UI UX, we will be using Figma as our design tool, right? So you come up here, www.figma.com. So it's opening because I already have Figma downloaded here, right? Let's see if we could just type Figma, right? Figma, and this is it. It's opening because I already have it, but normally Figma downloads. Okay, normally when you get to Figma download, please check if you are using a MacBook, right? Download desktop app for macOS, right? If you are using for Windows, which is a normal HP laptops, Dell laptops, Lenovo, those that are using Windows laptop entirely, please go for the desktop app for Windows. If you are using a MacBook, desktop app for Mac, so you download and you install, or you could still use it in your web app. You can still use www.figma.com. You can use it. So Figma is both a web app and a desktop app. Okay. So let's go back to our introduction to Figma 2. That's what we have, right? We have what is the layers panel in Figma, defining the terms in Figma. What is layers panel in Figma? We have what is toolbar panel in Figma. We have what is property panel in Figma. We have shortcuts in Figma. That is what we have. Okay. But then we have to go to Figma. Let's say you have, downloaded and installed your desktop app to your Figma. You have this. This is your home screen, right? You have this. You might not really see a lot of this because obviously you are new, right? But then you will see this design here. You will see FigJam, slide, bars, sites, Figma make, and all of that. So let's start from explaining what these parts are and all of these parts too. So this is you entirely. This should be you, your bio, right? Your profile. So you could change your theme if you want, the light, the dark, the system theme, whatever works for you, right? Your settings, you want to set your name, your email, your Figma. You can even add another account. Let's say you have multiple Figma accounts. You can add them, okay? It's not just one account. So we have something we call Figma community. You want to search for anything at all. Let's say onboarding. Just type. It has a fuzzy search that when you are typing, it will just bring out, you know. We have onboarding. There are a lot of onboardings that you want to see. There is alerts. See? There is alerts of onboardings. Let's say I click on this one. And you want to preview, because always preview before you open, please. Always preview before you open, please. Okay, so we come here to preview. Can you see preview? So you come here to preview. You can expand, you can reduce here, then you can go up. Can you see how I'm going there? I just held my left click in my mouse, right? I just held my left click in my mouse and I was going around. If you are using your trackpad, just double tap and drag around. Double tap and drag around for trackpad users, okay? So basically that's it. Then when you must have seen everything you like, you can now come and open in Figma, right? You open in Figma. Can you see? Everything is now here. Everything is now here. You open in Figma. This is what I just opened right now. So we have, let's go back just to take you back here. So we close it and we have this. We go back to our recent, right? So this is your notification for all notification. We don't have any notifications here. So this is all the notifications that you will be getting. If someone sends you something or a comment or anything at all, you know how we receive notifications in our phones. So yeah, this is where you receive your notifications. You have your unread ones, the all everything is here. You can even set your notification to any preference that you want. It is your design, flex. It is your file, flex it the way you want it. So we have set, let's say you are searching for anything at all. Can you see anything at all in Figma? So this is Figma basics. Let's say you want to see what Figma is all about, right? Can you see? Try Figma for drawing your ideas, sharing theme update, planning the future, drawing, however you want to see it. This is just Figma. You can close your tab from here, right? But anything you do shows here first. So we have theme. There's something we call theme, right? This is a free theme. So you can create multiple themes. Please. You can create multiple themes. And always bear in mind that for first time users, right, your file, your Figma file, for you to use a Figma file that is not draft, that's a theme file. Because for you to collaborate, you have to add your drafts to a theme file, right? You have to add it to a theme file. So TEAM, theme file. For a free plan, 3 files in a theme and 3 pages in a file. 3 files in a theme and 3 pages in a file. So after 3 files now in this theme, if you click in this theme now, after 3 files there, that's just it. See, it is just one. So you have the liberty of just having 3 more files. This is just the free one, the one that Figma gives. So you just have 3 files here. Okay? And that's it. But when you are done, right, can you upgrade to create more projects? When you are done, let's go back. You can create more files, more teams rather, to add more files in the new team. Okay? Simple way, create new team. You add your team name and you create your team. That's all. See, it's not hard, right? So I don't want to create any theme. I close it here, right? So your all projects, which is your theme files, your resources. If you have any resources, custom resources just for your team. Then your trash is just like dustbin. These are the things I've trashed, right? Created by me, the things I've tried, the dates you trashed them, and all of that. You want to be very explicit. Okay, can you see? Basically, let's go back to our recent, which is show us this. We have all of these, all of these, all of this. Okay, so now we want to do design file. Obviously, that's what we are heading to, right? We open up this. It opens up a new design file for us. It opens up what? A new design file for us. Now, in the InDesign file, you have something called untitled, just the same way we use our MS Words. We have to like save, rename them. So let's say what we are doing here is UI, UX, UI, UX, Tech Valve, Live Class, right? That's what we are doing here for today. So it's still in our drafts. We are not saving it yet to our team file. We're not collaborating. I'll still teach you how to collaborate, but now it's still in our drafts. Okay. So we have what we call files. We have what we call assets. File is where everything that we are doing, we get to see it, right? Then we have assets. Asset is everything that you saved in your Figma, like your component sets, everything that you didn't save as components, you see it in your assets. But then let's go back to to this. So we have the layers panel in Figma. The layers panel in Figma is where you see everything that exists on your canvas. That's where you see everything that exists on your canvas, like your shapes, your text, your frames, components, and groups, all listed in an organized top to bottom structure. In short, the layers panel is your control center for organizing and managing all the visual elements in your design. all the visual elements in your design. Okay, so let's go back to our Figma. This is your layers panel. Everything, all the elements, anything that is in your Figma canvas. Let me bring out something now. Can you see? I'm seeing it here. The arrangement, the proper arrangement. When we have a lot, you can even collapse them when you have a lot. You can even hide. Can you see? You can even collapse when you have a lot too here. So now let me make you understand that in drafts, right, you can create multiple pages as lot as like a lot, because of what it is drafts. But once you want to add it to a team project that you want to collaborate, now can you see more controls over your files, manage your file permission, password protection, more access control all in one place. So okay, can view. This is it now. People you want to view or edit, password, security, who have the access. It could be only invited people, right? That's just it. You want to share. So basically, you can even invite from here and write in their email, or you copy the link and send to them. But then to invite people to edit, you can invite people to see and go, right? If it's in your drafts. But for you to invite people to edit your drafts, you have to add it to a team project. You have to move your draft to your project. So you have to add it to a team project. So that's why I'm telling you to move file. Okay, so you can now have the liberty of inviting people. Okay, of inviting people. So let's go back. Let's close this. Now we want to delete these SS pages. We delete. Can you see? You delete. We'll go back. Right click. I'm right clicking my mouse. I'm right clicking my mouse to delete it. That's what I'm doing. Okay, it's not hard. Same thing goes to select, right click your trackpad and you delete. Same thing goes. Select, make sure it's selected, right click your trackpad and you delete. Just keep deleting it. So what we just want for now is just our page one. That's what we want for now. So nothing is here. Can you see? For each page I enter, I'm not seeing anything because there's nothing there yet. So we come here, we delete page one, right? Basically that's what we have here. So let's go back to our module, organizing and structure. We have something we call the toolbars panel in Figma. The toolbar panel in Figma sits at the bottom center of your workspace and where it's almost everything you need to start or manage your design begins. Think of it as a designer's toolbox. Every button up there helps you do something important inside your file. The toolbar panel in Figma is your main workspace control bar. It holds all the tools you need to create, arrange, connect, and share your designs in one place. So here, this is your toolbar panel. This is your toolbar panel. So in here, we have the move tool. Can you see move tool? We have the region tool, but this is it here. So we have the move tools. We have the region tools. So in the move tool here now, we have the hand tool, we have the move tool, we have the scale, right? We have scale. So move to guys, we can move around holding this, right? I'm just holding this now. I actually long pressed my left click to actually move around with this. Now, but when we go to hand tool now is that I have to like anywhere around. I can move around in my hand tool. But if I'm in my move tool, right? I can't move around when I'm here. Can you see? I can't move around when I'm here. So can you see the difference between move to and hand to? Then scale. Scale helps you to, scale down your designs in each scale, you which anchor points that you want it, and then the scale value that you want it. You want it in 1x. Can you see? 100 by 100, it scales it for you. Scales it for you. Whichever way better you want it, the ratio to be. It scales it for you, so however you want it to be basically. So we have our, our region 2, we have the frame, we have the section, we have the slice. I won't really go into this. Let's say we have the frame too. So yeah, you can actually change your Figma color. So I love using 1E basically, and then I love changing my preferences, my theme to dark mode. So you see, everything has been changed to dark mode. So you can change it precisely at that point. That's where you can change it to. Can you see? Just go around to understand more better. But I went to my preference to actually change my theme. Can you see? You can change it in your light mode, you can change it in your dark mode. If your system design is dark mode, obviously when you put on system design, system theme, it will automatically be dark mode. But if your system design is light mode, it automatically be light mode, which was my system design was light mode. Okay, don't make that difference. So basically, yeah, that is it. So one thing there is when you bring out shapes, your shape color has D9, D9, D9. But then when you use frame, your frame has by default F, 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 which is just pure white. Okay, which is just what? Pure white. So we have our section. Section is mostly 44444 by default. Can you see? Then the stroke is F. So basically, yeah, that's your section. A section to just help you to section your design. Let's say you want this is plenty, like you want to house it. So how do you duplicate? Control D, or you hold your Alt key in your keyboard, your Alt key in your keyboard and drag, or you do Control D. That's basically how you do it. So when you're selecting your section, always come here to hold your section. Please do not hold your section here, do not hold it around here. Come at this tip like saying section 1, and you hold it around and drag around where you want it to be. It's not hard. Okay, how did I do it? Control Z. Let me take you back. Just come here, hold yourself, make sure it is selected. For you to know that something is selected, it will come in light blue, show here, and it will show in your layers panel. Remember, I call this panel layers panel. So you right click, left click, and you come here. Basically, yeah, that's just it. So we have our shapes, we have the rectangle, we have the lines, we have the arrows, we have the ellipse. Please, it is called ellipse in Figma, not circle. We have the polygon, we have the star, and we have image, how to import your image and videos in where? In Figma, okay? So basically, that's for shape 2. We have the creation tools. Okay, in the creation tool we have the pen and the pencil tool. Okay, explore them to understand what the pen and pencil tool does. We have what again? We have the text just T. We have the text just T. So we have comments. Yeah, maybe when you're designing, you're collaborating with someone commented in a particular place in the design, or you want to comment in a particular place in a design, right? For you to comment, you just come here and select, and then you make your comment. Okay, this is good. And that's it. Get notified of replies on the go. Get Figma mobile app to access your files. Get notified of new comment and reply on the go. Can you see? So you can reply, download VFP, or email me, anyone you want. Anyone that suits you. Remember, this is just our text too. Maybe I want to write anything now, right? This is not me teaching you text yet, because we'll still get to talk more about text. Just for you to write text. So this is your action button, action button. You see your plugins and your widgets, everything you want to see here. This is all create link, shift, control shift U, strike to copy properties, control, all the whole copy properties, paste properties, increase font size, decrease font size, increase font weight, control B, decrease font weight, control alt B, something like that. So for you to see your assets, you don't have any assets, see your plugins and your widgets. So new plugins, you search for plugins, you search for widgets. Simple like that. So now how to mark you or how to resolve your comment. Now you've read this thing, right? You don't just want to leave it and go like that. If you want to edit, you could still edit and you edit just the same way we're editing here. You can even add emojis self. This is good, right? You can add, I don't know if you can add images, right? You can add images to it too, right? You want to like do you want to mention someone, maybe there are plenty people here. You click on mention and you mention that person's name, right? And you mention that person's name, and then when you are done editing you save, and then the person sees it and replies, right? When the person replies, this is marked as unread, copy link, delete thread. You want to delete the thread, you don't want to see it again, delete it. Are you sure you want to delete this thread? This will delete any replies as well. Can't you don't want to delete it. So this is marked as read. Comment resolve, you've resolved it, you've done that thing that person wanted you to do at that time and you want to resolve it. Okay, basically that is just how to go about it for this. Then this part we have draw, Figma draw. You could explore Figma draw to know how to use it better. We have the design part, we have the development part, which is not for us, and then you use the dev part for upgrade. When you've upgraded to professional, you can use the dev part. It doesn't come in starter plan. So basically, yeah, that's it for the toolbar. So we go again, that you see move to here, things that you see in your toolbar panel. The move to lets you move things around. Okay, that's the same way I explained to you. Frame tool, it helps you create screens or sections your design. That's the frame part. The shape tool helps you draw in rectangles, circles, line, any shapes. The pen tool too, it helps you. The pen tool helps you draw custom shapes, line, and path. We have this text to help you add text. We have the comment tool for leaving notes or feedback directly on your design. Then we have resources and plugin button where you can add icon, components, or run your plugins, right? So now in the module 2 part 2, we get to talk about property panels in Figma and every other part in Figma to understand better. Okay, thank you. So sit tight and see you in the module 2 part 2.